Hi, I'm Sharon from Sharon Shed Signs and Designs. Welcome. Come on in, say hi. I forgot to send a notice out that I was going to be gone. I'm not very organized, or that I was going to be on. So we may not have anybody on here. Let me get us open. Make sure I can see the live in the comments. That looks right. All right, I think I've got everything adjusted where you can see me. So my hair looks kind of wild, doesn't it? I had my flu and pneumonia shot yesterday, and I'm feeling kind of, woo! I was not feeling good at all night last night. But anyway, I'm better. I just feel a little dizzy. Okay, this is a 16 by 12 wood canvas from Amazon. I have stained it with burnt umber with some water, and I'm going to put a little wax. This is Fusion Mineral Paint Clear Furniture Wax, and that's a new bottle. I don't want to use it because I haven't used all the old up yet. Here we go. Same thing. I just want to put it around the edges. So, sorry, I forgot to send out a notice that I would be live, and it's not a time when I'm normally live. Sunday, my son and his kids were here, and so, hey, Lisa, how are you? So I spent the day with them. And so my schedule's all off this week because I normally would be live on Thursday on Decoupage Central, but I have to take Jim for a doctor's appointment. So I will be live Friday instead. I'll be live Saturday in Stencil of the Month Club, and then I'll be live Sunday, my regular schedule. So good to see you, Lisa. May not have many on here. I didn't send out a notice, and it's not my normal time. Right. Flu shot doesn't normally affect me. But I had the flu shot and the pneumonia shot, so I don't know. Anyway, hey, Michelle, good to see you. Good to see you, girls. All right, I'm going to use a chip brush and put some Folk Art Ivory on my board. I'm making a sign using the Vintage Goods. I like that font, and so I wanted to do that. But I'm also going to use the Antiques, kind of combine them. So that is what I am doing today. Again, this is 16 by 12. And I want this sign to look kind of old, so it's not necessarily going to be painted really well. Hey, Susan, how are you? Hey, Sharon. Hey, Katrina. Wow, it's good to see you guys. I didn't know if I'd have a soul on with me or not, but anyway. I wanted to do today since I missed Sunday. And I can't do Thursday, so my next live will be Friday, so I didn't want to go all week without doing anything. We've got we got quite a bit of rain yesterday, and we're supposed to get even more today and tonight, so they said it would be a drought buster, so that's good. I don't like for it to rain because my dogs are such a pain. None of them want to get their feet wet, but we need the rain really bad. Go ahead and do my edges. Hey, Deborah, how are you? So this is a 16 by 12 canvas. I used it before for something, I don't know what. And Jim sanded it off for me. It's really not what I wanted to use for a surface today, but it'll work. Let's see. Get my edges and dry it, and we will get going. I don't think this will be a real long project. Jim goes to see the doctor that did the surgery on his foot on Thursday, and I'm hoping it's the last time we have to make that drive since it's a 3-hour drive. So I'm hoping it's healed and he'll say we're done. Okay, I got all my edges. This already got hangers on it, so I need this to be the top of my board. All right. You guys getting rain too? Happy Tuesday to everybody. I wouldn't think it will take very long to dry this since I don't have a very heavy layer of paint on here. In case you missed it, this is a 16 by 12 inch wood canvas. I stained it first with burn umber and water, and now I'm using Ivory Waverly chalk paint that I put on with a chip brush and dry them out. Hey Elena, good to see you. I apologize everybody, I did forget to send out a notice that I was going to be live. I did not sleep very well last night. I guess because of these shots. My arm is really sore. But I had a temperature, I'm sure, because I had on my warm winter pajamas and I still used a couple of woolly blankets on top of me. And I didn't sleep the best. So if you get a flu shot and yeah, ours is supposed to be around 5, I think, Elena. So if you get a flu shot and a pneumonia shot together, good luck. I hope it doesn't affect you like it did me. Anyway, I'll be glad I've got it done when my arm feels better and I don't feel so, just, I don't know. Anyway, I think that's dry. I'm going to take my sander and sand back the edge where I put the wax. I think I need a new piece of sandpaper. That one has seen better days. So that'll be better. We've got a chance of rain tomorrow too, but the heaviest rain's supposed to be this afternoon and tonight and early tomorrow morning. I could use a shop towel to wipe that off, but I'll just use my hand. Hey, Dee, how are you? Hey, Sherry. Rained all day yesterday in Indiana. Yeah, we had quite a bit of rain yesterday, too. So that is great. We needed it badly. How are you, Sherry? Good morning, Dee. Rain, not there in Arizona. Hot, I bet, isn't it? All right, I'm going to use some black multi-surface. Woo, got a lot of it. I'm not going to need nearly that much, but I'll put some of it back when I'm done. Get the shop towel. Stencil brush. And I'm going to put the Vintage Goods on there first. I really like this. I think it's got a beautiful font. Let's see. I don't think I want it that low. Go up a little higher. Looks like it's pretty straight. But I do have a ruler here, so I'll check. Yep. Because sometimes I think things are straight and they are not, but this is. Come on, tape. Couldn't get it off of the dispenser. All right. I don't know if there's anyone on here. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you? Hey, Craftsy Carla. Good morning, girl. How are you, my friend? So, I dip my brush into the puddle of paint and then work it about halfway up the bristles. And then I offload until I don't see any shiny, glistening paint on the outside of my brush. I apply it with a light circular motion to begin with, and then apply more pressure as I use the paint out of the brush. This is an old stencil, but it is in stock, and so is the Antiques one. That's a popular one. So probably you have both of these stencils. I had never used this. I don't know why not, because I really like it. Sometimes I go one direction and then the other just to make sure my letters all filled in. All right. Lay that aside, get this untaped. Vintage Goods. I'm going to dry this real quick. Take long to dry it. In fact, it's probably dry. I just wanted to make sure before I lay another stencil on top of it. Okay, I'm going to use the Antiques. That comes in a 3-pack. Vintage, Antiques, and Artisan Market. I've used mine a lot. I think most people have it. Okay. I want to use the Buy, Sell, and Trade. I think I'll just line it up with the bottom of the board. It'll be fine. Hey, Debbie. Thanks, Lisa. It is a pretty font, Kathy. I really like it. Thank you, Gail. There. Buy, Sell, Trade. Let's see, is that all the black I'm going to use? Yes, I think it is. Try this. Do a light sand. Making a lot of racket, sorry. Give it a more worn look. All right, I am going to use these little curly cues. Set my black paint aside before I get my arm in it or something else. Let's see, tape. Well, that wasn't very smart, Sharon. Oh, you guys, I told you I wasn't very with it. That just isn't going to do it. For whatever reason. Just tape it there. And over here, I know the stencil isn't straight, but the curly cue thing is. So I'm going to use my Ranger Distress Crackle Paste and a palette knife. Create a raised stencil. There's that one. I'm going to wipe that off. Mostly anyway. All right, I'm going to go down here and create one again. All right, Sharon, where'd you lay the palette knife? There it is. I love this Distressed Crackle Paste. I got a little in the A, but I'll get that off when I take the stencil up. Okay. That looks okay. All right, I'm going to lay that aside, and that cleans off of your stencils just the same as the paint would. Not a problem. I'll lay it aside for a minute. Put the lid back on here. I'm going to dry these. Trying to make sure it's good and dry. dry. I've got some black furniture wax. That wasn't what I had in mind at first, but I think that's what I'll use. Just put it on with my finger real lightly to make sure that it is dry. Like finger painting. Okay. And I'm going to take some Tim Holtz Distress Oxide and Vintage Photo. And just dirty up my board a little bit. Or I got the Ranger crackle paste over there. I should have cleaned the back of that stencil. Okay, anyway, that's done. I'm using a makeup brush from Amazon to apply my Distressed Oxide. Probably need to put some more ink on my pad. I've got some, I just haven't done it. Alrighty. Thank you, you guys. Cute brush holders. Where did you find those brush holders? I don't know what brush holders you... This, Maggie? I don't know what you mean. Thank you, you guys. Thank you, thank you. I think I'm going to take a wet wipe and just go lightly over it to spread that Distressed Oxide out a little. There we go. I think that looks... Yeah, I got that from Amazon, Maggie. It's a rolling cart. And it's got 3 trays plus 3 different brush holders. So I keep my detail brushes in one, the big flat brushes in another, and the smaller flat brushes and angled brushes in the last one. So I like it, yeah. Let me know if you want a link and I'll get you one. Anyway, so this is what we got, guys. I hope you like that. I like vintage signs. So anyway, thanks for joining me, you guys. I really appreciate it. I will be live again Friday at 11 instead of Thursday, and I'll be on Decoupage Central's page and my own. Just be cross-posted to Decoupage Central, dropping things. All right, you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you have any questions, I will answer those later this evening. And I appreciate you guys. I didn't think I'd have anybody on here. So I love you guys. Have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.